Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your tarot outlook. So I'm going to refer throughout this reading as someone, and it's completely up to you as to whether or not you recognize yourself as being someone, or if that feels like it's another person that you're dealing with, okay? Also, anything that comes out of the tarot, it's completely within your own power to change, because everyone has free will, okay? You have the power to manifest. Right, the frog and transition. So the frog is going to be your spirit animal guidance message for the month. Transition. This is a powerful time of change. You're being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. So that's creativity, intuition. It's the state of being rather than the state of doing. Okay. You may also need to engage in a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. So it's time here for you to feel your feelings, okay? Honor your emotions. Don't take action on them, but honor them. Acknowledge them. Recognize that they're there. What is it that your emotions are trying to tell you at this point in time, okay? With the message of transition, that indicates that you're going through some type of metamorphosis at this time. And that is going to require patience and compassion for yourself while you're going through this metamorphosis, okay? If you recall that the frog or the toad, it has to go through several stages of its own evolution, and that takes time, okay? It doesn't happen overnight. So this is a message all about being patient and compassionate towards yourself at this time as you're going through these particular changes. Now, I don't know what these changes are exactly. I've not got enough cards out yet, okay? So I'm just pulling the strongest overall energy, and then we can take a deep dive into all of the messages. Right, what is Sagittarius's rune for the month, please? Okay, Fihu in the upright position. This one is wealth, value, luxury, and extravagance. It's literally a dragon sitting on their hoard of wealth here. Right, so this one is all about fertility. It's about money, wealth, luck, abundance. It's the rune of good fortune, okay? So either you're working towards this, or you're already enjoying this, and you're going to be able to continue to enjoy the fruits of your own labor, okay? I would say the context for this one is very sort of Nine of Pentacles type energy, okay? You're not taking anything for granted at this time. The things that you value, it's not just about material stuff, okay? The things that you value runs much deeper than that. You're a very self-contained individual. This can also indicate some kind of windfall that's coming in for you as well, Sag, okay? So if you have been struggling of late, then this indicates that some kind of windfall is coming your way. Right, let's take a look at your power crystal or healing crystal. What else for Sag, please? What is Sag's healing crystal for the month? Okay, it's one of the blue ones, azurite. Okay, so your healing crystal is azurite. What is it? The meditative and dreamy azurite is a soft, powdery to prismatic, rich blue, copper-infused mineral. Who needs it? The materialistic, the vain, and always craving. That's not a judgment. That's almost all of us, and Leos especially. Okay, so if you feel that you're too attached to the materialistic world here, perhaps, or if you feel that you're craving for something that you don't have, if you feel that you might have slipped into habits of being non-appreciative for what it is that you already have, then azurite might help you to get back on track, basically, to take stock of everything, okay? Where to put it? Alongside the spiritual shovel that you're using to dig your way out of that prison of worry, indecision, and desire that you've constructed around yourself. Okay, when to use it? When material pleasures are not giving you the buzz that they used to. When it's time to take a break from snapping selfies and chasing shiny things. You can shake off shallowness, start with your breath, and then dive into the deep end with azurite. And then the affirmation that comes with this one is to explore your hidden depths, okay? Explore your hidden depths. I mean, it could be as well that maybe you've grown tired, sickened, and frustrated with the materialism and the shallowness of others as well. That's always a possibility too, okay? Again, do keep in mind it's a general reading. It could go either way. Basically, it's saying to release attachment to material things, right? Someone needs to, not necessarily you, Sag, but someone needs to. Now you've got the teapot that's coming out off center, and it says deep friendship with someone of the same sex, but it's come out off center. So there's troubles within a friendship here. Not seeing eye to eye, disagreements going on. Yeah, family sorrow, that's come out in the upright position. Wind chimes, that's off center, which is peace and harmony. It came out like that. So yeah, there is the energy here of disruptions, or someone being disruptive. I feel someone being needlessly argumentative here. The cracked cup in reverse, dissatisfaction with life, yeah. Someone, it appears that someone is taking out their frustrations out on innocent people here. You could be one of the innocent people that's getting it in the neck from an individual who is just really not happy with their lot in life. They're not satisfied with anything. Constant complaining, that's coming through as well. You could just be sick to the back teeth of having to deal with this person and having to deal with their shallowness. Okay, can you tell us more about this teapot? What's this friendship that's on the rocks here, please, for Sag? Maiden of Swords. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, though. It can just indicate that someone is not at the level of maturity that they should be, you know. Someone's got a lot of growing up to do yet. Someone isn't, I want to say, educated in the ways of how life actually works, you know. Can we have another card for this Maiden of Swords, please? It's weird because I've been fine all day shuffling the deck, Sag, and then I get to your read and I'm like, wow, I'm really struggling to shuffle this deck. It's because of the energy that you're working with. It could be you're trying to stay silent at this point in time. You know, you could be afraid to say anything right now to this person. You could be afraid of their response or afraid that they're going to retaliate. Maiden of Cups, yeah. So you're trying to approach this person with kindness, compassion, and understanding here. It is possible that this individual owes you an apology, or someone owes another person an apology here for their behavior. This could be someone that you've been friends with ever since you were really young, with these both being pages. Can you tell us more about this Page of Cups energy for Sag? Thank you. King of Wands. Okay, completely different element now. So you've got air, water, fire. Completely different element. A King of Wands, that's a go-getter. Okay, that's someone who is a dynamic leader, a good leader, someone who's confident without being arrogant, someone who is prepared to take necessary risks, okay? Someone who likes to constantly see situations or see people grow and develop, okay? That's King of Wands. Very successful energy, very strong as well. A visionary, basically. A King of Wands energy is someone who is a visionary. So I'm feeling with this energy that you might well have outgrown someone here, and that relationship, that connection, friendship is now on the rocks, you know. I feel that you're dealing with an individual who doesn't like to take accountability for their own stuff. Okay, it's someone who makes a lot of mistakes in life. I mean, we all do, but this person doesn't actually learn from the mistakes that they make in life. You know, you could be sick and tired of this person's excuses, or someone's just sick and tired of this person's excuses. It's almost like someone's saying here, look, life doesn't come with a remote. You're going to have to get up and change it for yourself. You know, that's this energy here. But someone else doesn't like that. They don't like the thought of having to take accountability. You know, it's always someone else's fault. It's always someone else's problem, and therefore it's always someone else's job to fix it type thing. That's very much how this energy feels. Was this family sorrow? For Sag, thank you. Six of Pentacles. Okay. It's the energy of charity, compassion. It's the energy of fairness, equality, balance, sharing. There's a shared family sorrow here. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Eight of Swords in the reverse can indicate freedom. It's also freedom of expression. So someone's expressing that a family sorrow is shared. Okay. So that's quite a strange message to come through. Can we have another card for this one, please, for Sag? I mean, it could be that someone is potentially trying to make a loss or a family sorrow. They could be trying to make it all about them instead of recognizing and understanding that it's a shared family loss or a shared family sorrow. It's not all about one person and that one person's feelings. You know, I am feeling strongly, Sag, that there's someone incredibly selfish around you, and you're trying to deal with that person as heart-centered as possible. You know, you're trying to be as understanding and compassionate as possible, but also you can't unsee an individual's true selfishness, a certain person's absolute greed. You know, it does feel like an individual is trying to take center stage of a situation that is of a shared family sorrow. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, if this is about someone who's passed on, you've got a person in the living who is making that grief all about themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how this feels here. And you're kind of on the edge of, do you know what, I really want to cut ties with this person, but at the moment I feel that if I do it right now, that would look like I'm being really insensitive. Do you know what I mean? It's like the timing of everything that's playing out is a bit off. But it also feels like you're just kind of biding your time as well. You're waiting for your moment to give this person a few home truths, I feel. And then you've got the Two of Swords that's coming out as well. Stuck at an impasse. It's like at the moment you're limited on what you can say, on what you can do. You know, Two of Swords is about having limitations or being limited. It's sort of like you're choosing at the moment to do nothing but wait. Okay. I mean, that's probably a really good smart move, Sag. Peace and harmony. Why is this peace and harmony being scattered with the wind chimes, please? What's going on with this peace and harmony for Sag? Knight of Wands and death. Yeah. Yeah. Knight of Wands, that is a Sagittarius card. That's usually a card about adventure, risk-taking. It's the stage, or a couple of stages behind a King of Wands. And death, change, liberation, transition, liberation. They want me to focus on the message of liberation. Okay, so high energy, liberation. High confidence, liberation. Action to liberation. The path towards liberation is through the actions that you now take, Sag. Oh, peace and harmony off center. That's you. You're trying not to upset the apple cart. You're trying to please everybody, and you're not going to be able to please everybody. You're trying to make decisions here that is going to make everyone happy, and that's just not possible. That's just not possible. It's sort of like damned if you do and damned if you don't. You know, no matter what you decide, someone's going to be upset. Yeah, cracked cup right next to it. Dissatisfaction with life. Like literally, no matter what you do, no matter what choice you make, someone is going to be upset. Someone is going to disagree with the decision that you're making here to do with this family sorrow situation. Someone's going to feel hard done to or hard done by. Someone is. Okay. Definitely damned if you do and damned if you don't. They're saying, look, the worst thing that you can do in this situation, Sag, is to do nothing. Yes, take a temporary pause, but make sure that it is temporary. All right? Take a temporary pause until you've got time to think everything through. But either way, you're not going to be able to keep everybody happy, or you're not going to be able to make everybody happy. There is going to be some sort of disruption here, no matter what you do. Okay, what's this Knight of Wands? Whoa, that was heavy. And there's also like half the deck as well that's come out. Ace of Cups, the Star, Four of Wands, Hangman, Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups. There could be a Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini here that's involved with the situation. Could be, but it doesn't have to be. You've got Aries also, and Scorpio. The dominant energies is definitely Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer. They're the dominant ones. But then that could just be the energy that someone's operating in at the moment as well, okay? It's not necessarily going to be their zodiac sign, it's just the energy. I mean, you've got two aces here, so that's good, right? The two aces imply that you're going to be moving ahead courageously and confidently towards something new. You're going to be moving ahead towards something that brings you deep satisfaction, deep joy. You've got excellent company here around you. You've got excellent friends here around you. You've got excellent support around you here also. There is a situation, yeah. There is a situation with a different individual that is coming to an end, okay? I'm getting like circular arguments with that other person. It's kind of, it isn't surrender. It's not you backing down. It isn't that. It's you making your decision and then backing off. There's a huge difference. So it's like you're giving it to that person straight. You're like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the boundaries. Here's the rules. And if you don't like it, to be quite honest with you, you can go suck it. Okay? It's pretty much that. It's pretty much that. Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Four of Wands. Yeah. That's you focusing on the things that are your priorities. Okay. With this combination as well, Spirit's also saying that you're making the right decision here. Okay. You are making the right decision here. The Star in the upright indicates you're heading in the right way. The Star in the upright is the North Star. Okay. There's healing, satisfaction, nurture, rejuvenation, especially with the Ace of Cups, okay? It's very cleansing energy, really cleansing energy. Is you focusing on what is fair, and that combination also means it's the right time, okay? It is the right time. I mean, those three cards together, I love that combination because it's a very safe, secure, homely environment that's showing in that combination. Someone could be looking at buying a new home as well. They could also be looking at beautifying their current home. There's unexpected help here that's coming in for you, Sag. That combination is living in safety, security, and comfort. Right? So either that's what you're wanting for someone else, or that's what you're currently creating for yourself here. Safety, security, and comfort. And apparently, with you wanting to do that, it's going to piss off someone else. Well, they can do one. What's this cracked? Wow, super quick. 8 of Swords, yeah. 8 of Swords. A mental prison. Someone's overthinking your decision here, or they're overthinking the situation. You might be overthinking the situation. Because apparently you know exactly who this person is, and you know exactly what they're like, and you know exactly how they're going to react. You could be preempting it all. So you're being told, don't overthink it, because you know you're making the right choice here. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. For some, it potentially does have something to do with money, finances, possessions, anything like that, okay? Because Pentacles energy usually is about materialistic world, okay? So we've got you're receiving something of material value, or you're giving something of material value to another person, and then you've got an individual who's jealous of that. Okay, I feel that you're going to be in receipt of this material value, right? And then you've got another person here going, oh, that's not fair. I should have had that. I do believe Scorpio had something really similar in their readings over the past couple of weeks as well. They had someone who was feeling really jealous over Scorpio's possessions too. So I don't know if you've got Scorpio placements in your own chart or if you're dealing with one. But it's relevant because that's pretty much their message as well. So under there, the Knight of Swords, yeah, there's going to be a very harsh conversation between yourself and whoever that jealous person is. It's like literally you're putting your foot down with them and you're saying, look, no, I'm not going to bend over backwards just to make you happy anymore. I'm doing this. This is my choice. This is my decision. And you're going to have to respect that. End of. Okay. Can we have a healing message for Sag, please? Healing message for Sag. Okay, number 44. So that's a very stable number. It's to do with foundations, stability and structure. It's to do with the building blocks that you're currently putting in place right now and how you're building on a firm foundation. Right, so the message here is, in prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. Let's have a look. Okay, this one says, you're never alone and there is always a sacred space and conversation between you and the divine or source. This divine intelligence is within you and you're in constant co-creation. You can always realize your dreams, hopes and wishes to this holy presence. It is up to you how and what you need to create this sacred conversation with. No middle hands or no need to follow a specific ritual or prayer. Okay, so they're asking, what is prayer to you and how do you express it? Or have you forgotten that you can always turn to the divine just as a child turns to its parent for support? We are within the universe just as it is within us, and our perception forms it. Start having conversations when you need guidance and support, just as you would with a loved one, a parent, a sibling, or a friend, and see how the reply comes forth. Maybe as signs, numbers, objects, manifestations, or people, dreams, visions, or an inner voice speaking to you. Okay. So it's a reminder about your connection to the universe, okay? You might need a sense of remembrance, like meeting an old friend when you start a prayer practice. Find a way to express your prayers verbally and physically in arts, music, dance, writing, and so on, and set the intention to have the conversation. You can have the inner conversation verbally and do it daily, even when falling asleep or waking up. When you start doing this prayer practice more intentionally, you will see how this relationship grows into something beautiful and lasting. Okay, so the coyote symbol is for adaptability, and it's suggesting pyrite crystal for protection. That's a coyote? I thought it was an Alsatian. Okay, adaptability. So your keys are going to be protect yourself, protect your energy, protect the decisions that you make, and be prepared to be adaptable. And keep communication with the universe, because you're a part of the universe and the universe is a part of you. Okay. Right, let's have a look at the shitty deck and see if we can uplift this energy a little bit. What else for Sag, please? Ooh, if you can speak 3 languages, profanity, sarcasm and real shit, then you can literally talk to anyone. I like that one. Yeah, a bit of a strange reading there, Sag. I feel it's like in my head I've got way more questions than answers. Something feels a little bit unfinished with this situation, and it's bugging me a little bit, and I don't know why. So there could be an unfinished situation with this person that you've been having dealings with. It could all be coming to a head this month, you know. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you want to see more. My website for personal readings is phoenixkiatarot.com. Our Patreon page is the place to go for even more free bonus content, and my links to absolutely everything that I've already mentioned, you can find all of the information that you need in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.